bar is very full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching him teleport around right now. I went back to town.
Beetle Burst, thank you for your contribution. Boom! Yes! Trophy!
Nice.
It's
Congratulations.
it's only 3.5 billion.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Ashley says congratulations as
Thank
well.
you, Ashley.
He says, thank you, Ashley. Only your contribution or your thanks is appreciated. Alex is worthless.
Oh, it was even. It looked like it was something off screen that leveled you up too. Like you threw your.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, probably one of his
shit.
lightning furies hit something from
Whew.
wherever.
Level 99 Amazon. 3 billion,
Nice.
520 million, 485,254 of zero. Oh, shit.
I
Nice.
wish I could.
Awesome.
I I wish I could. Man, see, I wish there was chat. You know.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Juan. Damn, that was a long journey, man. A
Yeah.
couple Zon deaths early
And your
on.
poison resist is still only 17. What the?
Who needs poison resist? Who needs poison
Didn't you
resist?
learn that from Shank?
Oh God, yeah. But there just wasn't room, man. There just wasn't room. Here, we'll show off the gear. We got some upped Titans. We got Enigma. We got Griffins with a light die. We got High Lords. We got a Storm Shield also with a light die. T Gods. We got a good ring, 10 castrate, 6 life leech, good resists. We got the gloves you gave me, Matt. Uh, 2 Jav, 20
Nice.
IAS, 13 strength, cold res. We got a Raven. We got Alders for a bunch of fire and run walk. On Switch, we got CTA that Alex gave me actually a while ago. After I died so damn much, he was like, "Here, man, I
Here,
can't
here,
watch you die
take,
anymore."
take this 6.5 CTA and
Right.
stop dying.
I haven't died since, so I'll attribute that. And then,
You you,
Spirit.
you know
So
that
on
1 to 4 fire damage on those gloves is what carried you.
that's right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. Dude, the Switch was nice too because it gave me exactly enough to hit 2 faster cast rates for teleporting. Like
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like
Which is a big difference for a Zon, though. That's a big difference, I
it's
feel.
decent. It's decent with the, just with the Titans and Storm Shield, but I can switch and go quite a bit faster with those two. So, all right, sweet. There
Yeah,
it is. 99, just hit it. Awesome.
yeah. Just in time for
Very
Christmas.
cool. Hey everybody, how you doing? Jeff here, back with another Diablo video, and I finally hit 99. Out of all the years I've played on PC, I never pushed to 99. It was just too crazy of a thing. It just took way too much time, killing Baal, Diablo, 5,000, 10,000 times or whatever. I decided to finally push for it this latter season 2 with the terror zones introduced, which I do enjoy the terror zones, good variety, and it gives a great option besides those couple bosses to kill, and it's definitely faster. So I decided to do it on hardcore just to pop both trophies. I'm on console these days. I don't play on PC anymore, so I'm on PS5, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna hit it on hardcore, so it'll pop the hardcore and softcore trophy for 99, and it worked out. Not to say there weren't some bumps along the way. Had a couple deaths along the way. Lost a couple Zons from disconnects, rubber banding and cows pop up dead, and a couple other ones just poor choices on my part, letting BO wear off, or took a dirty Tom Portal one time into chaos and just got killed instantly as I loaded in. So anyway, finally hit 99. And I thought I'd share some of my thoughts on it, some tips that might help you guys out. I'm going to throw in this too long didn't watch section here, just if you want to get kind of the quick information of what I would recommend, and then you want to move on, that's fine. So, first off, pick a top tier build. You want to kill fast. in full games. So pick Jabazon, Hammered In, Cold Sorceress, something along those lines. I saw a lot of Whirlwind Barbs, Windy Druids, Trap Assassins, something that's going to kill quickly. You're going to rush through Normal and Nightmare, get to Hell. That's where the better experience and drops are. Get an Annie Charm as quickly as you can for that experience boost. You're going to want to grab Enigma for mobility because some zones are terrible, and the faster you get there, the quicker you can kill, the more you can kill. Once you get to hell, you're going to actually just do bail runs like always. Good old bail runs until like 95. Once you hit 96 and above, you're going to move to terror zones. While you're doing bails, don't just stand there while you wait for somebody to go down to the throne. Go grab an experience shrine in Stony Field. Go kill Eldritch. Go kill Shink. Something to get, just keep things moving, be efficient. Once you hit 96 and above, you're going to go to terror zones pretty much exclusively, especially the last 2 to 3 levels. And ideally, you're going to do this in a full game, but solo. That's the best experience. When somebody else is doing bail runs and chaos runs, you can just solo the terror zones for the best experience. Now, if you wanted to hear me expand a little more on these ideas and maybe give a few more tips, then keep watching. Okay, first off here, I did show the gear off in the video. I have donated my Enigma to my buddy for now, so I just threw on towels for the moment. I did not show off the charms, though. Charms, I got a good Annie, 2016 8. I got Zon Torch here, 1419, and then the charms really just filled out. I do have Crack of the Heavens to break immunities. Otherwise, it's just all resistance charms. I do have a Geeds on. Life, resistance charms is basically it to fill out. Just go full survival since I'm on hardcore. If I were on softcore, I'd probably throw in more Jav charms just for more killing speed. But this is what I chose to do. Mercenary, I went pretty basic, just insight. I did have infinity for a while. Inside, I went for just quality of life for teleporting and for, Fury can eat up uh, mana pretty fast. I got Duriels, and I did have an Andes on, but I traded that away also. Just threw Tals on for now. So pretty basic for the mercenary too. So as far as tips go, it would be to just pick a good build. You don't want to experiment really. It's still a long grind, even with the terror zones being definitely better and faster than killing Diablo and Bale forever. It's still a long grind. Like that final level from 98 to 99, I think took me like maybe 2 to 3 hours per bubble. Now, of course, I am on console these days. I used to play on PC for years. I'm on console on PS5 now. And so the player base is definitely smaller, especially since I chose to do this on hardcore. So that makes it even smaller. So some nights you'd only have a few games to pick from. It's harder to find groups, and you want to do this with a top tier build and in full games. The player's aid is huge, unless you're going to do it single player. Run it single player offline and do player's aid commands. Then that might work also. But otherwise, you want to get in full games, and you want to go with a top tier build like Jabazon, Hammered In, Cold Sorceress. This season they're always good, but especially this season. Tramp Assassin. I saw several druids running too, usually some kind of wind or summon. So pick a build that's going to clear fast and try to get in those full games. And really, the terror zones don't come into play until the very end, just those last few levels especially. So until then, I say just play normally, hit those bail runs like normal. So on normal difficulty, just push through, get to Nightmare, push through Nightmare, get to Hell. You get to Hell and you get the better drops too. Better drops, better experience. Eventually everybody ends up there anyway. So just get through to Hell difficulty. And then once you're in hell, just run bales. Up until like level 95, 96, then I would start moving into terror zones pretty much exclusively. But until then, if you've got a good group running bales, uh, you know, 2.5 minutes, 3 minute bales, just stick with those. I will say if you're not the one the running down to bale or teleporting down to bale, jump over to Stony Field or one of these early zones and grab an experience shrine. Run around looking for an experience shrine. That's going to give you a 50% boost. You can even pop your menu open and tab over to your party and look and see where they are, if somebody's down in the throne yet or not, and then wait. I would wait to not waste it. I would watch my party, and as soon as they hit the throne, or I see maybe 2 or 3 people in the throne, then TP back and get over quickly to run up and join them. That way you don't waste it. And you got to be careful in the throne too, because Baal likes to curse a lot. So once you get in there, run down away from him some, out of the range of his curses. Otherwise, you're going to lose your experience shrine right away. So in addition to the shrine, being the experience boost, you want to get yourself an Annie as quickly as you can. They roll from 5 to 10 experience gained. I did see a few people occasionally using an Ondal's staff, which is a staff that gives, I believe, 5% extra experience. So sometimes on bail runs, I'd see them holding onto the staff in the throne room also, just to kind of, boost as much as they possibly can. And mobility is key also. Uh, like I showed, I did use Enigma. The first, I didn't use it for a while. Like up and through like level 96, I was just running. But it got to the point where I had to be able to move faster. So you definitely want Enigma if you're not a Sorc. You got to be able to teleport around. Some of the terror zones are just pretty bad. They're very maze-like or take time to get to, or it's just better to move faster so you can get to those elite packs and blast through elites, get to the next elite pack, to try to be as efficient as possible. So you got to get mobility up for sure. And again, with the long grind, really anytime, I just try to be as efficient as I can. I'm not one to stand here. If somebody else is teleporting down to bail, I don't like to hang out here and just do nothing while I wait for them to get there. You know, I, I want to use my time. So, early to mid 90s, you can pop out here and run over and kill Eldritch and Shank for a bonus. Even if it's, some of the levels you're getting 40,000, 80,000 extra experience, it's going to add up over the course of hundreds of games. So hit those. Um, I would also, depending on the terror zone, jump into the terror zone while doing bails or somewhere. Just keep the killing moving, pretty much. And even when it's a really good terror zone, like maybe a Worldstone and Bale is terrorized, I'm still not going to stand here, man. That's some of the best experience you can get. While somebody's teleporting down, pop down here into Worldstone, and you can kill and you can get a few 100,000 extra experience just running through killing some of the elite packs and killing some of the monsters while you're waiting, and I actually got some good drops too. I got a couple Burr runes doing this actually while everybody else is standing in town doing nothing. I take the 20 or 30 seconds it takes somebody to get down there, and I come and kill a few elite packs. It's good experience and good drops. So don't just stand there. Keep things moving. Save yourself some time. Try to be efficient. Okay, so you're going to push through normal and nightmare to get to hell. You're going to pick a top tier build. You're going to have good mobility, hopefully with Enigma. Otherwise, stack run walk as best you can. And you're going to run bales basically until like through level 95. Then, 96 and especially 97, 98, 99, you're going to be living in terror zones because the experience is way better than bale runs. So let's talk about terror zones here. So some are obviously better than others. Some are my favorites, which you've heard other people talk about, I'm sure. Um, Darkwood, it's small, but there's no lightning immune, so I like that for my Javazon, but it really need a bigger zone. Tower is pretty good in the Black Marsh. Several floors there, 5 floors there, lots of elites along the way. Definitely a lot to kill there. Um, Halls of the Dead, the Tombs for sure. Plenty of stuff to kill in there. Lots of elites. Just a big game. You don't have to jump in and out of games so much there. Flare Jungle's pretty awesome. Lots of packs, those little flares. The dungeon itself is fantastic. Tons of elite groups in those first couple floors of the Flare dungeon. Fantastic there. Some of the other zones, they're just kind of small. Uh, obviously Chaos is fantastic. Of course, Worldstone and Bale is fantastic. I actually really grew to like the Ancient Sway and Icy Cellar there. Pretty big zone, and then the Icy Cellar itself is another pretty small zone, but packed with champions and elites. Fantastic experience in there. Then, as far as killing in terror zones, ideally you want to be in a full game, but you want to be in the terror zone yourself. So you want a high level build that's going to clear players 8 pretty quickly, which is again why I chose Javazon. So there are games that I had where it'd be a full terror zone game where everybody's just running along in the group together. And you'll get a few 100,000 experience in zones. But if you can get into a bail game where everybody else is doing bail and you can go run this terror zone yourself, you'll get 700, 800,000, maybe a million experience a game. It's way better. So ideally, you want to get in a full game of people doing anything else, chaos, bail, whatever, and you go to the terror zone and kill solo. Fantastic experience that way. It's much faster. And trust me, any terror zone is going to be better than Bale, especially that final level, 98 to 99. Like those waves of minions for Bale, it's like a couple thousand per wave. Like it's basically nothing. Even if you have to go to, some of the worst ones, like you're going to Cold Plains and you're going to run to like the burial grounds and the mausoleum and crypt, just horrendous. It takes a while to get there, and there's hardly any density, and it's slow killing and whatever. Even then, you're still going to get at least a few 100,000 experience, even in that terrible zone. And I think that's going to do it for this video. Terror zones are a good addition. Blizzard has made a lot of good changes to the game, and I'm pretty happy overall with the state of the game. I was really hoping for more like a fourth difficulty or like Act 6, something along those lines, but this is a good alternative for instead of killing Bale and Diablo so many times over and over. So we'll see what happens in the future. Um, anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you had any questions or comments, if you've got your own tips, throw them down there in the comments. Help other people out, hopefully to speed up the process so it's not quite as torturous. Anyway, have a good day, and thanks for watching.